What does it mean with right? How is that a question? That is a request for an affirmance, not a question. Which is technically a question, but not a question in the way that matters. Tomorrow, okay. Take a drink when Anon says something comes. You won't make it to page 3. Tomorrow came, and that doubt had grown into a malignant tumor. I think I know what he's talking about. That he was over it. I feel like if you want to make that point, repeat it. Because this feels a little bit... Because this doesn't feel right. This is not a small question that you append to something. You should make it like, I am over it, right? Or something, I don't know. You hit the past with a shovel, bury it, and use it as fertilizer. And that doubt had grown into a malignant tumor, anxiety burrowing deep beneath my scales. Gone was my gusto from last night, now dreading the moment at every waking second. Anyway, people who are watching this recording, I will remind you that last episode, you missed me talking about a story that's not great. And someone offered some opinionated advice, and I said no, because I'm stupid, and I make mistakes, and we can't take those backsies. If I want to take that back and try again, I need to kill myself and travel back in time isekai style. It's the only way. It is the only way. It is the way God intended us to make up our mistakes. Thoughts on repeat of that day, of Nasa's face. I feel like, considering that there is a horizontal bar that implies separation, probably include of his dying face to remind us what the dramatics of the situation were. Again, this is a fanfic though, so assumptions can be made. Anna? I blink. Doe is staring. She's fucking Doe. It's J Doe. A worried look on her face, feeling the hot sun on my face. Weird sentence. It's a weird look on her face, and you're feeling the hot sun? Oh, on your face. Thanks. That's not confusing at all. Time to go back to the past, Samurai Jack. All I have to do is fight Aku, and I'll get a second chance at your opinion. Don't worry, I'll do it. I'll do it. But only if the future has Fang plushies. They better. They fucking better. I'll even steal the Olivia one. And no one will ever know, because I'm in the past. That's weird. I hope the plushies are immune to time distortion, because I killed Aku. So the future of Aku where the plushies exist won't happen. Shit! I don't know if I can save the future if it means getting rid of these awesome plushies. Dang. They even make replica Olivia hoodies. Safi, that's just a purple hoodie. They make replicas! I could cosplay. Just a purple... Did you find her? That's right. We were outside of the cafeteria looking for Olivia. The baryonyx missing in action from our normal table. I looked around, making sure that we were nowhere near the track. But knowing my luck, we were inevitably going to have to head there to look. I haven't yet.
Well, I have.
Warden proudly announced as he returned, clambering up the ramp that led to the basketball courts. So, what about the boxing guy? I just remembered he exists. We had, like, all kinds of text introductions wasted on him.
Well, I have.
The warden announced as he returned, clambering up the ramp leading to the basketball courts.
I saw her sitting by the trees next to the racetrack.
Fucking course! Doe tilted her head as Warden had arrived. Really? She usually prefers to stay indoors, though. The human murmured, knowing Olivia too well. Did you think something's wrong?
We can ask her.
Warden shrugged as we continued walking, passing a few training athletes as we crossed the field. Secretly sending secondary links. Sneaky Dave. Careful the YouTube cops don't catch him. Sure enough, I spotted Olivia in the distance, sitting down against the side of a tree and holding her notebook close to her chest, scribbling and drawing despite the limited and awkward space. Olivia! Doe called out. The baryonyx quickly peered up, her eyes widening as she quickly shut her book. Okay. She does that a lot, but... We know, in the book, is hardcore porn of her and Nasser. You know it. It is the only answer. Mom told her too much. Mom let spill too many beans, and Olivia's like, what does a penis look like? God damn it, Olivia. Please don't Google this, Olivia, please. I want to see what you think it looks like based on only verbal descriptions. It's the funniest shit ever. Oh, no. And it's like a cucumber. No. Olivia, I put that in my No. I fall to the ground, feet and hands slamming the floor. No. Ooh. Thanks, calm music, for picking me up when I need it. Warden and Doe seem to notice strange behavior too. But stop saying seemed. Which, you can't have two appearances like this. It doesn't make sense. Either Anon is assuming something, and what is he going with? You know, my friends seem to be happy, but they also seem to be sad, but they also seem to be angry. It seemed to be a lot of things. Like, just stick to the bit. Write strong language. Come on. Sell me. Don't make me guess. But seemed to write it off as Doe spoke up. Bunger Max. Listen, I live in Europe, Bunger Max. First off, that's not $50. That is 1/5 of a $50. But more importantly, actually, I could get a burger with that. Not like the fancy burger place down the street. They want like $20 for like I don't even know if it's that good of a burger. The chicken tendies at New York Pizza are better than those fucking chicken burgers they got. Blech. But I could get like one or two maybe at McDonald's. And those are alright, you know, for the price. Or I could go make my own burgers, actually. Hell yeah! Get my own burger meats. Give them a little sizzle. Bunger Max, top tier. All-American hero. What is it? Is this a button I can push? Or is it just like, hey, jackass streamer, celebrate. Remind these people they're cool. Here, fine. Here, you get a like. I can't push the like button. Why doesn't it work? Is the screen not big enough? So there's a button for liking, and it won't let me like it. Oh, no, maybe other people could like it. It's implicit that I've liked it. Maybe that's the clue. You never know. You never know. Wait, what does this look like on the overlay? Like nothing. Great. I work at Rito. I wear a blue vest, okay. Blue vest Bunger. Isn't Bunger like one of those things from Bug Snacks? Bunger. Bunger. I live in Europe, man. Whole different country. Prices are different. In America, you pay... Actually, I've been told that apparently the reason a lot of American prices look low is you never include taxes. We do include taxes. So it's like, on the other hand, though, I mean, it's food. Food VAT is like 90%? Right? I don't even know. I don't care. It's not relevant, because the prices are just there. Like, what, you're going to reverse calculate your taxes for what? Sorry. The Baryonyx apologized. Just, she seemed to peer around. Again, peering is squinting and focusing on things. Almost as if looking for an excuse. Found a new inspiration for my my homework. Olivia, that's just 50 eggplants. Why are you drawing eggplants? Because you can't forget the flying eggplant. Man, 1910 times were weird. Scary Dave lives in Central Europe. Now that's scary. He lives in Transylvania. I never knew you were a vampire, Scary Dave. What the hell? I could have sent you some of those bloods. She reached for her backpack, quickly grabbing a military water canteen my dad had given to her, taking a quick swig before capping it again. No cap? Damn, I'm cool now. Just assume 10% or something like that. That still feels so weird to me. It's like you walk into a store, you buy like goods, it's like, no man, that's not how much you've calculated. Add 10%. I don't know, maybe you guys have a reason. I don't it's so cultural stuff anyway, who cares? I don't get why in America you can have so many coupons, they give you money. Listen, if it's not West Europe, my topography information is just like everything else over there. Okay? There are only two countries in Europe. There is the part that everyone talks about, and the part that no one talks about. I'm not telling you where the line is. You know where it is in your own head. Doe Bean. Oh, cool, can we see? No! Olivia snapped, catching the thief was completely off guard. I feel like you should include a line that's like, Olivia has always shared her art with us, or with me at least, you know. I mean, she then quickly stored a notebook in her backpack. Sorry, didn't mean to yell, it's just not ready yet. But again, pretty sure she's drawing like sexy naked Nasser. Dad, I have something bad to tell you. Scary Dave told me I'm apparently gay, so I'm gonna be dating Nasser. Anon, I'm not gay. You are now, Nasser. I'm saving the timeline from Naomi. Once you go green, you'll never look at the mean machine. Wow, Anna, you kind of suck at this. Listen, I've only flirted with girls, and she was extremely receptive, so... Dad, do you have any tips? Son, I'm not gay either. I know what you're talking about. I couldn't remember the last time Olivia reacted negatively. People want to see her work as my dour thoughts. I mean, admittedly, what it probably is she's just drawing little hearts around Nasser. She's just drawing his long-ass snoot with little hearts around it. Look,
Ooh, he's so pretty. He's so handsome.
what is wrong with Olivia? Regardless, I let Borden and Doe talk it out a bit, wandering past the tree for a second to get my mind off things before freezing up. Nasser was right there. Dang, Nasser, you get around. It's almost like you walk. He was lying down, head resting against a tree, snout buried in a biology textbook, studying in his exercise clothes, indicated that he just finished training. Okay, cool. You want to know something fun about writing? Cut this entire section. Sentence is 10 times better. I know Anon is doing analytics in his brain, but there's kind of a fun part to at least letting that thought simmer. So that the reader's like, oh, he must have just stopped training. And then you can later repeat it if you want to verify it. But in the moment, let your reader feel smart. And if they aren't smart, they can just fucking tell them later. Ever the straight A student. Is he still Anon? Maybe seeing Olivia has made his heart go doki doki, and he just can't study no more. There was an official line between East and West Europe, but it got destroyed a while back. I don't know why they got rid of that thing. Everyone always says borders are invisible, and then they made one visible, and suddenly it's a problem when the border is tangible and you can put your little hands on it. I mean, they'll shoot you if you try, but, you know, you can put your little bappy paws on it. I think the real question about invisible borders, or physical borders, is like, where exactly? Okay? Is it this side of the wall? Is it this side of the wall? As this happens, the Soviet snipers are trying to put bullets in me, and I'm just dancing around like an asshole. Is it this side of the wall? It does drive the mind. The Soviets are like, why can't we hit this guy? It's like, oh man, it's because they only gave us blanks. They don't want another international accident. That's where we shot President, you know, that Berliner guy. I mean, he looked like a runaway. I couldn't have been more terrified. Disappearing behind a tree. Listen, I understand that there are a lot of fucking trees around, but I don't know. It's kind of weird to have this many fucking trees just pop up out of nowhere. Just say he hides or something. I don't know. Why is my brain being annoying about it? Because it's just being a jackass. Because we should have done the other fic that I wouldn't have been a big bingus about things. Safi baps myself with a rolled up newspaper. This was it. Oh wait. And I couldn't have been more terrified. Disappearing behind a tree to make sure he couldn't see me. My back up against the bark. This was it. This was my chance. Okay, listen. What tenses are we using, okay? I'm very confused sometimes by the tenses that are being used. Because if this is his thoughts, this is his chance. Right? If we're in Anon's brains, whatever, Safi, shut up. Just read the story. I go up to him, give a quick hello, and ask where he was coming from. Didn't someone already mention that? Hold on. I need to make sure that we don't already know that. No, it actually wasn't mentioned by anyone other than Anon's own personal thoughts. I'd go up to him, give a quick hello, ask where he was coming from. Or you mean where he came from? Where he was coming from implies that you're having beef with this man. and finally exchange names before leaving. Why are you saying hello and then introducing yourself at the end of the conversation? If you are planning this ahead, just say, hey, I'm Anon. Where are you from? One sentence, ba-boom, you've gotten everything taken care of, Anon. Who needs multiple sentences to say stuff? Brevity is the soul of wit, after all. That would be good enough. That would be enough. Good enough to settle. This is repetition, but you can't change the term midway through, buddy. That would be enough. Enough to settle things and prove that I can move on. You can say good enough or enough, but you can't do both, because this is repetition. This word is inherently this. You can't add this or remove it. I could do it because there was nothing wrong with me. Oh, he's giving himself a pep talk. Oh, you poor guy. And yet, as I played the scenario in my head, the more twisted it grew, turning from a pleasant conversation by the field to the hallway. Nasa struggling to crawl towards me, his blood draining. Okay, I get it, right? Trauma. I think there's a fun angle to take. You know, mix it up a little. Where Anon's like, what if Nasser also went back in time? Right? There is nothing saying I'm the only one. Unlikely. But what if Nasser went back and he hears the name Anon and he just fucking kills me there and then? I think that if Anon... Okay, listen. The reason this idea works for Anon is Anon is a nerd. He is genre savvy. He knows a lot of stuff. Genre chevy. He knows a lot of stuff. It makes sense for Anon to be like, okay, listen. The most fucked up thing that would ruin my life the most is that is also the same Nasser. He knows he died. He knows I fucked up. And he, once he hears my name, will try to strangle me to death. That, again, is a fun way to approach time travel stories. Everyone went back in time, and everyone is pretending otherwise, is fucking terrifyingly awesome as a concept. Like, it's a short story idea. It's not a full thing you can work with, because it gets too complicated, but it's a short story, like a horror reveal of like, no, Anon, I remember. And then someone else like, I remember too. And it's just like everyone remembers, and everyone is living in dread of this moment. You could write a big story about that, but it works way better as like a horror reveal at the end of something, you know. Again, a twist on the core conceit. Some fun exploration. Genre Chevy Silverado. Oh, fuck it. We're West Coast kicking it, baby. There'll be a day when they get Snoot Game into Black Ops 3 Zombies. Fuck yeah. Also, I see your secondary test. Oh, it's Amber Light Piano. It's the guy falling. Oh, that's great. Oh my god, it's all the songs. Ramba de Rosa. Hold on, I gotta... First off, I'm gonna refill my water bottles. And, I'm gonna refill my water bottles. And, take a potty break, actually. And then, maybe... Words. Hard. Penis.